Welcome to this short video introduction of the Nixxis Contact Suite. Nixxis is a company specialized in the development of software solutions to structure, organize and optimize all your customer interactions. Today we will take a closer look at the different possibilities to configure the operations of your customer contact center. In this third video on the administrator module, we will see how to configure callbacks, appointments and plannings. In the first two videos, we have seen how to configure agents, skills, teams, campaigns, activities and queues. Now we are going to look into some of the advanced system functionalities of the Nixxis Contact Suite. As these functions are not used very often, they are behind a special forward icon in the control section of the administrator module. Let's first have a look at the callback rules. Callbacks are important functions of any serious customer interaction system. They will let the system decide to get back in touch, or in other words, to interact again with a customer based on the conditions met during the previous interaction. And in order to let the system take good decisions, you need to give it a number of basic rules. Here we can see a number of default callback rules that have been included in the system. Let's have a look at some classic ones. The first and easy one to understand is when fax do not retry. There, the system has detected a fax machine on the other side of the line, and the outcome of this rule is do not retry to call it again. Of course, the corresponding number will be indicated as fax machine in the campaign database. Another one is when busy, retry not before 10 minutes. There, the busy tone on the other side of the line will make the system retry this number within 10 minutes. Of course, this standard default retry period can be modified according to your local needs or regulations and specified further in minutes, hours or even days. The same logic applies also for when answering machine, retry not before 2 hours. There, the system is equipped with its own specific answering machine detection mechanism. In the advanced section, you can specify specific silence profile, defining an answering machine, as well as the detection action that the system will be required to perform after that. You can, for example, decide to play a prompt in the case of a person, or drop the contact in the case of an answering machine. Another important section of the advanced functionalities is the appointment section. There, a certain amount of appointment context can be defined in order for the system to know what kind of appointments can be taken by the agents. Each context can receive its unique identifier and database connections in order to synchronize with an external calendar from Microsoft Outlook or Google Calendar, for example. A time window can be specified defining when and until when appointments can be taken. A planning can also be specified to define your opening hours, for example. An appointment context can further be segmented into various areas. For international contact centers, areas could be geographic locations where calls can be taken, and that will have different internal implications. Finally, each area can have a number of specific members, each with their own unique identifiers, and can be affected to one or several areas. One very final section of the advanced functionalities of the administrator module, we will now look into the planning section. This is an important part as it will define when the contact center will be open and enter into production mode, and when it will be closed and be in idle mode. As usual, defining a new planning is very easy. The wizard will get you there. You start by giving the planning a comprehensive description. You then confirm the planning creation and indicate an eventual group it will be part of for further filtering purposes. You can then move the weekdays schedules tab, and there, for each day of the week, indicate when the contact center is open for business. Nothing could be easier. If some special days are to be taken into account, you can then go to the tab Special Days. There also the wizard will guide you. You can decide if for the special day your contact center will be open or closed, the system indicates by default that this is valid from midnight to midnight. You can of course modify the schedule to specify your own period of opening or closing hours. A summary window lets you verify that the entered information is correct, and there you go, your planning for production is created together with the special opening or closing days. So, this was an overview on the advanced configuration possibilities of the Nixxis Contact Suite Administrator module. We thank you for watching and hope that you will also check our other videos. Videos are available to give you an introduction to the Nixxis Contact Suite agent interface, on the Supervisor interface, on how you can listen to recorded conversations, and on the recording possibilities of the Nixxis Contact Suite. Do not hesitate to call or ask should you have any questions. Thank you and goodbye.